What scholarships really do is change the lives of the person who receives the scholarship, but also the person who gives the scholarship.
It showed me that I could be a leader, and that as a leader, I could make a difference in the world.
SMU was the total difference, and forever he loved the Mustangs.
I was originally born in Cambodia, in Phnom Penh, which is the capital of Cambodia, in the early 70s. And my family went through the Cambodian genocide. We survived, and then we escaped to the Thailand refugee camps, and then we were sponsored by a church in Dallas. That was how we ended up here in 1981. My mom's first job was cleaning hotels, and then my dad worked as a janitor at Bradfield Elementary School in Highland Park for 25 years and retired as a janitor. What I'm very proud of is that my parents, within 5 years of being here in the United States, saved enough working minimum wage jobs to buy their first home. My third grade teacher, John Gallagher, happens to be an SMU alum, and he nominated me for the Herkimer Scholarship. Some may think of it as a cheerleading scholarship, but really it's a leadership scholarship. As I think back and reflect back, it's the authenticity of just who you are. And I think that the committee recognized that. I decided to major in biomedical engineering. I started my first job with Anderson Consulting, where I grew my career as an IT consultant. I was there for 16 years. I joined Ernst & Young in 2012, and my role here is advisory managing partner. I'm responsible for growing our advisory or consulting business here in the Southwest region. I spend a lot of time and effort, as well as financially, supporting others who also in need like I was. And so being able to give back is something that's very significant. And I would say ultimately the Herkimer Scholarship and my experience at SMU shaped me into the person and the leader that I am today.
I love my dad's story. In the winter of 1937, he told his father that he had a dream, that he wanted to go to SMU and play football. And he went to see Matty Bell, who was the head football coach, and said, "I got my bill today for my room and my board and my tuition, and I'm out of money." And so Matty Bell said, "Give me that, I'll take care of it." And he did for the next 3.5 years. If Dad hadn't gotten that scholarship, he would have hitchhiked back to Tyler, Texas, where he graduated from high school, and he would have gone back into the oil field. So that was the turning point in his life. I did not get any scholarship offers. I went out for the team after spring training in the spring game, primarily, where I got to play quite a bit. Coach Hayden Fry called me in and said, "Based on your play in the spring game, I'm going to put you on a full scholarship." And then, of course, I went back to the dorm and I called Dad, and we were obviously in the clouds. In 1940, my dad's senior year, they were co-champions of the Southwest Conference, and they gave each member of the team this gold football commemorating the co-championship. It's no surprise that I worked on the Mustang Club Fund Drive for 35 years, and while Dad was alive, he was my most loyal donor.
I really wanted to get out of Kansas and see what else there was out there in the big world. And I had some friends who had gone to SMU, and I knew something about it, and I just had my heart set on it. My father lost his job, and so he took me in his office when I was 15 and said he was not going to be able to help me go to college. Through the incredible support of people I had never met, and in some cases never would meet, I was going to be able to go to SMU and have everything taken care of. It was really, other than getting married and having my children, the day I remember most in my whole life. It was amazing. I think people who receive scholarships are probably the people who most want to give them, because we know how life-changing it can be. And you have family and friends who support you and know you and love you and believe in you, but someone who doesn't know you, to have that kind of faith in your success is incredible. I majored in journalism in the Meadows School. I was really fortunate again and got a scholarship to SMU Law School. I became a trial lawyer in labor and employment and absolutely loved it. And when I think that someone else actually made this possible, that this is not something I could have done on my own, it is an amazing thing to carry with you in life.
It was the scholarship that made me believe that I could actually have an education at a place like SMU.
It's the difference between getting an education or not. I mean, it's an all or nothing deal.
What you're really doing is creating a culture where you're giving to the next generation based on your faith in them. They feel that faith, they act on it, they become the best that they can, and then they try to do what you did again. And that's what scholarship giving is really about.